Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play of a game I'm sure many of you have been waiting for me to play for quite a while. Chrono Trigger for the Nintendo DS. Thought about playing the SNES version or the PlayStation version, but I think that this offers the best of all the worlds. Has a good interface, makes good use of the dual screens, and also includes the new animations that were created for the PlayStation 1 version. The unfortunate side of that is that they were not re-rendered for this, so they are kind of pixelated and compressed. Pretty sure that they could have gotten more out of it if they had re-rendered them, but I would also hazard a guess that they didn't have the source material anymore. That's kind of a theme with the game design from the 80s and 90s, is that, and early 2000s. They didn't keep things after the game shipped. They kind of needed the hard drive space for more stuff. Anyway, so when we start a game, we have different options. Game mode, DS mode, utilizes dual screen display and stylus input in an easy-to-use interface. Selecting this option leaves the upper screen clean and uncluttered. Classic, this mode utilizes the classic one-screen battle interface. Stylus controls cannot be used in combat, but enemy and ally status information appears on the lower screen. We will be going for the DS, because that does leave more screen space, screen real estate for the actual gameplay. Battle mode active and wait. Time flows constantly in battle, allowing for fast-paced combat. Time freezes while you select items or text from windows, allowing you to carefully plan your battle strategy. We'll go with active. And movie scenes unfold at key points during your adventure. Or movies are skipped, allowing more rapid progress through the game. I will be having the movies on. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I will be keeping the character names the same. So, let's just go ahead and accept Chrono as our hero. Get a nice world map down at the bottom with this version. Chrono. Chrono. Chrono, are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead. It's time to get up. Mom. Oh, God, no. Just 5 more minutes, Mom. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Oh, that's right! Yasunori Mitsuda and Millennial Fair are playing! That's not what you meant, was it? Right. My mistake. Well, you'd better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. No promises? Come on now, out of bed with you. Oh, it's like 10 a.m., Mom. It's too early. Close that window. Alright, fine. We'll open it again. If we go into the menu, we'll get tutorial. This menu allows you to equip your party, view your inventory or tech lists, modify the game controls, or otherwise prepare for the adventures that await. You can use buttons or the touchscreen to navigate the menus as desired. I will not be doing the touchscreen. I can do that with the mouse, but I'm not going to. However, I do want to change some settings. We'll leave it on full for the battle cursor menu, status bars. I'll need to get into a combat to see what's going on. Battle gauge type A cannot be changed. Help messages. Really? Alright. Can't Can't change that. Control scheme. I do want to change this because I want to swap around the A and B buttons. Movement run, that's fine. Shortcut assignments, I'm not going to be using that, I don't think. Menu cursor memory, I'll go ahead and turn that on. Movies on. Window design. Let's see what we can do. We can get a classic Final Fantasy theme going. Get some brickwork. But I do like the green. And I think I hit the wrong button. There we go. Alright, downstairs we go.
It's about time. By the way, you're going to see... Oh dear, what was her name? The young adventurous friend of yours.
Oh, her name is Luca. She lives upstairs from me. I think I've seen her before.
That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see your new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Kitty!
The kitties are adorable in this game, and he's following me. Aww.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair.
Obtain 200G. I wish I got 200G from my mother for allowance. Alright, we can wander around. We can actually go to the ferry and take the ferry to another place, but I'm not going to. Let's go check out the shops in town. Visit our stall in Lean Square. Alright, I guess I won't visit the shop. Mayor's Manor.
Hello, is this your first visit? Would you like me to tell you about this house?
Sure.
Our mayor has a soft spot for adventurers. He has established this manor as a library of adventuring know-how. The contents of the chests in this house were placed by him for adventurers to use. Feel free to take anything you'd like.
Alright, join my party then.
No, not me.
But you said I could take anything I wanted, and I want a party member. Fine, be that way. Look at the pictures? Nope.
Did you know you could use the stylus to move around? Hold the stylus to the touch screen and you'll walk in the stylus's direction from the center of the screen. Touch the edge of the screen and you'll run in that direction. You can also tap the touch screen quickly to talk to someone or examine an object.
Kid?
You can run using the control pad. If you want to walk, hold the A button while you move. Set movement to walk in the screens menu and you'll walk without having in the settings menu and you'll walk without having to press the A button.
Of course, then you'll have to press the A button to run.
Well, yeah, but that's neither here nor there. I can teach you about weapons and armor.
Need a refresher course? Sure, why not?
Weapons come in a variety of flavors. Swords, bows, and guns, name a few.
However, that doesn't mean you can just pick and choose. You must be proficient with the weapon to use it, and everyone's proficiencies are different. Armor is divided into 3 categories: helms, body armor, and accessories. You can only equip armor that fits your own body properly. The effects of accessories vary greatly, so you'll need to weigh their benefits carefully when deciding which to equip. Oh, and keep in mind that swords inflict greater damage as your strength increases. Missile weapons, on the other hand, benefit from better accuracy. The higher your accuracy, the more damage you deal when attacking with a bow or gun.
Would you like an explanation of how to use menu shortcuts?
Nah, I'm okay, because I'm not going to use those. Shelters are quite useful. Do you know about them? No. You can use shelters at save points or anywhere on the world map to completely restore hit points and MP. They come in very handy.
You can walk around while reading messages, but go too far away and you won't be able to hear the person talking anymore.
Except I can't do that right now.
You could toggle the window location of messages or the battle window between the top and bottom of the screen by pressing the Y button.
Oh god! I can't stop! Scattered throughout the world are points where time's memory is deeply rooted. You can record the progress of your adventures at such places, fraught with danger as they may be. Of course, keep in mind that Solaris may be watching you. Cannot save it this time. That's just a replica, but I recommend you save your progress whenever you find a real one. They tend to show up in dangerous places. Oh, one other thing. You can save at any time when you're on the world map. Don't let that slip your mind. Wait, that's a treasure chest, isn't it? Yes! Obtained a potion. It blended in. Want to learn about the types of status ailments you could suffer in combat? Sure, why not? Certain enemy attacks inflict detrimental status ailments in addition to ordinary damage. Poison. Hit points gradually decreases and attacks are weakened. Slow. Lengthens the waiting time between turns. Sleep. Puts you to sleep, preventing you from acting. A good hit will wake you up again. Confuse. Confuses you into attacking allies. This can be a little tough on friendships. Blind. Clouds your vision, making it difficult to hit enemies. Lock. Prevents the use of texts. Stop. Immobilizes and disables you. These status ailments lower your defense as well, meaning you'll sustain more damage when they're in effect. Use a panacea to remove them during battle, or wait until the battle ends, and you'll recover automatically. Would you like to hear more? Nah, it's okay. Hold down the L button and the R button to escape from a battle. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Of course, he who always runs away will never get any stronger, so don't flee from every battle just because you can. Oh, and let me explain the equipment menu, too. The number next to the sword icon indicates attack. The number beside the shield icon indicates defense. Defense represents how effectively physical attacks can be resisted. Magic defense, on the other hand, is used to resist magical attacks. If your magic defense is 40, for example, magic damage dealt to you will be reduced by 40%. Stars in place of a number beside any attribute mean that the attribute has reached its highest possible value. Shall I teach you the basics of battle commands? Sure. In battle, you must make use of the attack, tech, and item commands to defeat your enemies. If the game mode is set to DS, commands will be shown on the lower screen when the character's turn comes around. Move the cursor to the desired command and press the B button to select it, or simply tap it with the stylus. If the game mode is set to classic, commands will appear on the upper screen. Move the cursor to the desired command and press the B button to select it. The stylus cannot be used to select commands in classic mode. Alright, I can teach you about text. Do you want to learn? Sure. The range of effect varies between texts. Some texts affect an area surrounding the target, dealing damage to all enemies in the vicinity. For example, target this little beastie, and your attack will hit the neighboring monster as well, since it is within range. But if you target this one in the center, you can hit all three at once. Use the text reach to your advantage. Next, there are texts that hit enemies along a straight line. These types of text come in two varieties. Let's take a look at the first one. This type of tech allows you to attack all the enemies located in a straight line extending from you and passing through your target. In this case, it would strike 3 enemies. You could target any one of the enemies along the line and the effect would be the same. Now let's see the other variety. A tech like this allows you to only hit the enemies along the line that connects you to your target. If you target the furthest enemy, you can still deal damage to all 3. But if you select this one, and that's all you'll get. A third type of text strikes all enemies along a horizontal line passing through your target. All that matters is that your enemies form a line. As long as they do, targeting any of them will have the same effect. The final pattern puts you at the center of the attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if there are no enemies within range. But if you find yourself surrounded, using one of these techs will allow you to deal damage to all the enemies in the circle around you. That's about it. Feel a little more confident now? Maybe? Obtained 100G.
Want me to share some insight?
Sure.
I can tell you've got potential. You'll learn a number of skills or techs as you fight more battles. Techs are special attacks that utilize your weapons as well as your own innate potential, but mastering them requires repeated practice and training. Keep at it.
Okay. Alright. Thanks. Thanks for the goodies. The Truce Inn. You been to the fair yet?
Nope.
What are you doing here then? You'll have to wait 1,000 years for another millennial fair. Festivities are in Lean Square, just up north. More tents and stalls you can shake a stick at. Oh, I can shake a stick at a lot of tents.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home. I suppose you won't be staying long, though. Oh, I hope my shift ends soon. I want to go to the fair, too.
Say, can you spare 10G to buy me a drink? Sure, why not? Thanks. Let me play you a song in return. That sounds nice. Lodging is 10G. Would you like to stay for the night? No, I might miss the fair. Let me know if you change your mind. Remember that earthquake we had the other day? No? You're an oblivious one, aren't you? Well, never mind then. What if I say yes? We've been having far too many lately. Hope it's not a sign of something bad about to happen. I'm sure it isn't. This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. Oh, you're not playing the music anymore, you jerk. Just because you heard my, me try to open that thing. I got a residence here. My girl Luca was over in the square going on about how she'd made the discovery of a lifetime.
Something tells me I'm as happy now as I'll ever be.
Oh, that's kind of depressing, actually. I suppose, maybe not.
It's hard to believe our kingdom has stood for 1,000 years now. Our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne of Guardia. It's a miracle he can manage to rule the kingdom when he can't even keep his own daughter in hand. She's probably throwing a fit at the castle this very moment, demanding he let her go to the fair.
I mean, those things are not exactly the same. A mysterious whirlpool sometimes appears near here. What do you suppose could cause such a thing?
If only my dear Fritz would return. I'd ask for nothing more. He left on a journey and he's not yet returned.
Fair to poor is 10G. Will you be going? It's okay. We could go down there and do some fighting, but I'm not going to. Let's go to the fair in Lean Square. Why is the square so far north? Today is the 1,000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age. But I'm old, so I cannot enjoy anything anymore.
I hear Luca and her father have put together another crazy invention. I just hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. This is Lean Square. Legend has it that people who hear Lean's bell live happily ever after.
I mean, wouldn't that be like everyone? So we can buy a bronze helm. Padded vest. We'll go ahead and get a bronze helm. Swap out our hide cap for the bronze helm, which is a pretty significant improvement. It's nice that we get these maps here. What do you got? Potion, Panacea, Athenian Water, Shelter. I don't think we need anything, though. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else.
Those runners are busy racing, so they won't answer you if you talk to them.
Press the confirmation button while facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully, then press the A button. Way to go! I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Yay, a single silver point.
This kingdom's been through some hard times, like the war against the Fiend Lord 400 years ago. You should be thankful things are so peaceful now. This merchant said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell him this old pendant of mine.
Melchior the Swordsmith, at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? I'll take a look. We can get a bronze blade or a silver sword. A silver sword would be a pretty substantial improvement. Bronze blade would take up most of my money, but I think we'll go for it. There we go, nice little improvement there. I live on the continent to the east. Come and see me if you ever have the need.
There's a race underway. Be quiet and watch. If you want to try and guess the winner, talk to me once the runners have lined up over there after the race.
Kitty!
There was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's armies. My mom said if we'd lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today.
And the winner of the last race was Steel Runner. Let's say sure. So we got Steel Runner, Green Ambler, Cadillac, and GI Jogger. I think it'll be the kitty. Go kitty! Go kitty! Go kitty! Go kitty! Come on, kitty! You can do it! No, no, get back! Yes! Ha ha! You were right on the money. I'll put 20 silver points on your card. Darn tootin', I was right. That Cadillac's got promise. Darn tootin', I knew the kitty would win. Go, kitty! Kitty is best racer.
Come on, to the tent of horrors. Spend your silver points here. Put your bravery to the test. Let me check how many points you have. 21. Well, you can only spend them in here, you know.
I'll do it later. Ow!
Oof. Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my pendant. Oh no, my pendant. Don't tell me I lost it.
No, it's right up here.
Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back?
Sure.
Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great?
Sure.
Yahoo! This'll be fun! Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's,
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Marl or Marley. Obviously, in the recently completed Final Fantasy VII Remake, the same spelling was Marl, but I've always called her Marley, so I will probably be calling her Marley, but I may occasionally slip in and, call her Marl. But we will be leaving her name as that. I like her, happy leap.
It's Marley, and you're? Chrono, what a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair.
And we have another party member. So she has a bronze bow gun, a hide cap, a hide tunic, and a ribbon. A charming hair ribbon. Accuracy +2. Ours gives, our headband gives speed +1. Let me see how many silver points you have on your card. Looks like you've got 21. Would you like to exchange 10 silver points for 50G? Nah, that's okay. Okay, so we could eat the food, but we do not want to.
My dear old wife made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my day. Gives me that extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn down.
Kitty! Hey, we have another party member. Kitty's following us. Yo, old man, get out of the way. Come on, kitty. Come with me home. You'll like my kitty. Even if you do look the same. Did you go back? Uh-oh. Might have screwed that up. Yeah, I think I screwed that up. Alright, well, I'll get the kitty back for the next episode. Let's head up this way first. Go straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Luca's bipedal robot battler, Gato. You can win silver points if you beat him. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. Sure, why not? So this is essentially a tutorial. Ow, 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 my face. But you can basically do this an unlimited number of times until, of course, you die. Earned 1 TP. Oh no, I have lost, and it seems you've won. Here are your 15 points. Now, wasn't that fun? I think we have to go off the screen and come back on. Oh wait, no, there's Kitty back. Come on, Kitty. Come with me. Old man, out of my way. Come on, Kitty. Dang it. Come on, Kitty.
You brought back my kitty, thank you. Chrono, you're so sweet.
Kitty! So, it is better to bring the cat back before talking to her, or an event later, if I remember correctly. Drinking contest, step right up, mash the A button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go! Five, is that the best you can do?
You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono?
You can say that. Nothing in there.
Catchy rhythm, huh? You could use X, Y, L, and R buttons to dance along.
Okay, how do I stop? Okay.
A prehistoric dance. Entrancing, isn't it?
I'm sure it'll have no relevance whatsoever in the game.
I was worn out from running around, but watching this dance gave me energy again. La-dee-da-dee-da. I got spending money from the mayor.
Oh, prehistoric rhythm. You all say the same thing? Yep, you all say the same thing. Okay. Who's a good kitty?
Oh, there's nothing like a good fair. Say, have you heard the gossip?
No, I haven't.
Well, just between us, I heard the king is tearing out his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is.
Oh, I'm sure you won't be able to. I have heard the gossip.
Oh, well, never you mind then.
36. Trade him in for some money, but not right now. Melchior the swordsmith at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? It's okay. By the way, is there any chance you could talk that young lady into selling her pendant to me? Sorry. No thanks. Sorry. I was kind of curious if you'd say anything different. Thought we could look at, like, she could ask to, look at that. I'll double check to see what I need to do to get her to do that. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.